If you don't know how to do your makeup, keep watching because this is Makeup 101 where I teach you how to do your makeup step by step. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a full glam makeup look. I don't do full glam often, but when I do, I want it to eat down. So this is what I do. I already made an entire video on skin prep, so go check that out. Same thing as that video, I prepped my skin with the Rhode Glazing Milk and then I added some kind of serum or moisturizer on top. Today I use the Thirst Burst drops from e.l.f. Now for primer, this is a full glam makeup look and we want it to last all day long. So I'm going in with a grippy primer. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip. I just got this jumbo size. This is gonna make sure that your makeup literally is glued to your face. So I'm gonna be nice and generous with this. This is how tacky your skin should be. Now before I go into the rest of my face, I'm gonna do my eyebrows really quick. For me, this just means brushing my eyebrows up with a brow gel, and I use the Rare Beauty eyebrow gel. I like to make my brows look a little bit laminated, so I always brush it up and away to like an angle. Now since this is a full glam, I'm gonna go in with some foundation. This is the L'Oreal True Match in the shade C3. I'm just going to apply this. Now to blend this out, you just want to tap everything in. I'm using a beauty blender today just because that's what I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll use a foundation brush. Always making sure that you are tapping it in and you're not dragging it on your face. You just want it to look as seamless and smooth as possible. That foundation literally makes your skin look like a filter, but it's so natural. Now for concealer, I'm going to go in with my Natasha Denona concealer. I love this because it has a lot of coverage and it's in a shade where I can brighten with it. I'm going to apply it underneath the eye, not too close to the eyeball, just like this. I'm going to take a little bit in the outer corner, a little bit around the nose for that redness, a little bit on the corners of my mouth. Now I'm going to take my concealer brush and I'm just going to tap everything in. This area, I like to work it slightly upwards, like I'm carving the cheekbone. Tapping motions only. Tapping into the under eye and then just dragging it up under the eye. And then for the outer corner, I like to drag this upwards just to kind of lift. Now for contour, I'm going to snatch the face with the Makeup by Mario contour stick. I use this kind of like a bronzer and a contour in one because it's like a more neutral shade. So I'm going to apply this right underneath the cheekbone, but not too low. Around the forehead as well, under the chin. Then I'm going to contour my nose, which I told you guys in the contouring video, that's kind of personal to however you want to shape your nose. And now I'm just going to tap it in, making sure that I am tapping everything upwards and not downward. Keep everything nice and lifted. The higher on the face, the better, otherwise you're going to drag your face down. For the forehead, I like to blend into the hairline. And then for the nose, I take this smaller contour brush and I just blend everything out. For cream blush, I'm taking the Makeup by Mario in Dusty Rose. Don't be shy with this. I'm just going to pack it on. Remember, blush is always the first to go on your face, so don't be shy. I'm using a brush, but I'm making sure to keep in that tapping motion. Absolutely gorgeous blush shade. Make sure that you're blending your blush in that same upwards motion. For setting powder, I'm going to take this L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection powder in the light pink shade. I'm going to take this beauty blender and I'm just going to tap the excess onto my hand, and then I'm just going to tap this everywhere that I want to set. This is going to help to brighten and just lock everything in. I'm setting everywhere that I put the concealer. I talked about this in my setting makeup 101, but I also like to apply some powder underneath the cheekbone just to kind of snatch it up even more. Underneath the contour, I mean. And then with a light hand, I'm just going to dust off the excess. Now comes the part where we layer powder products over all of our cream products. That is the key to a full glam makeup look because you want it to last all day, and that layering technique is how you're gonna get that. But it's also just gonna make it look more makeup-y in the best way. I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and I'm just gonna tap some powder bronzer over my cream bronzer. So literally just right over where I put the cream bronzer. Same thing with blush. I'm going to take some powder blush and I'm going to tap that right on top. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Confident Pink. Broken record here, but making sure that I'm tapping. For the eyes, I'm going to take that same bronzer and I'm just going to put it all over the crease. I'm taking this Morphe Moonstone palette and I'm taking a little bit of this light pink shade and putting it on the lid. Then I'm taking a little bit of this brown shade from the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes. I'm going to do a little bit of liner. Just to add some slight definition above the lash line, nothing too crazy. It's literally the most natural thing ever, but to me, it makes such a difference. Curling my lashes. For mascara, I'm taking my L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Waterproof so that this can last all day. I want that curl to stay. For lip liner, I'm gonna do a little bit of the Makeup by Mario in Travis. I'm lighting my lips in the center and then I'm just connecting it on the outsides. Following and then overlining at the top. This is going to give you a slightly more powderier look. Then I'm taking the brush on the other end of this and I'm just going to diffuse it. A teeny bit of this Caramel Latte by L'Oreal in the center, focusing it only in the center of the lips. For lip gloss, I'm taking this Juicy Peach by Huda Beauty right on top. Okay, this lip combo is good. Now for a little setting spray combo, I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury and then a little bit of my L'Oreal Infallible to lock it in. There you go. This is the full B. Honestly, in my opinion, it looks absolutely flawless. And this layering technique is going to make your makeup last all day long. I am obsessed. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next video.